Alright guys, how's it going? Here we go again, back at it. I'm down in East Devon, to be precise, Sidmouth. I'm having a bit of a break and you know me, whenever I go away, I have to take the old fishing rods. It's in the blood, you see, I can't help it. I'm down at a mark known as Jacob's Ladder, I think. Never fished it before, but it does remind me of the Nap in Barry. A steep shelving, pebble beach. High water, it's in around 4 hours time. Not that I'm an expert, but looking at it, it does look like more of a night venue. But the tides this week are all early evening. So it's going to be daylight fishing. In my opinion, that's not going to be ideal. I can fish in the dark if I want to, a bit later on. But the trouble with that, by then, we're going to be 4 hours into the ebb. We'll give it a bash, we'll go with the flow and we'll see what happens. And I guess if we don't try, we won't know. I'm already fishing, 2 rods out there. On the left hand rod, I've got a 3-hook flapper rig with size 1 and size 2 hooks. On the right hand rod, there's a 3/0 pulley pennel, and that one is for the bigger fish baits. Talking of baits, I've got ragworm, sand eel, bluey, squid and mackerel. So a nice variety. Enjoy the video and let's see what happens. As you can probably tell, it's quite rough out there. At the moment, we've got a strong easterly wind. And yeah, those waves are crashing in. I tell you what, I'm craving a southwesterly. The last 3 videos I've made, easterly wind. Although, I have caught a few fish, so it's not all doom and gloom. Could be a few bass about. They like it a bit choppy, you know. According to the forecast, the wind is going to drop a bit later on. But we'll have to wait and see. The weather, it's a bit all over the shop. Very bright the 1 minute, then it goes dark, the wind drops, then it picks up again. Can't quite make up its mind. Been fishing for around an hour, nothing as of yet. Yeah, it'd be good to get a few bites. I'm putting the 3-hook flapper rig fairly close, 50-60 yards, but the pulley pennel, I'm giving that a bit more of a whack. At the moment, on the pulley pennel, I've got a squid and sand eel wrap, and as for the 3-hook flapper rig, bottom hook is straight ragworm, middle hook is ragworm tipped off with mackerel, top hook is ragworm tipped off with squid. Lovely part of the world though. This area here forms part of the Jurassic coastline. Beautiful. Just a nice place to be. We're about an hour off high water now. Not a touch, not a nibble. Although, if it was dark, And if that wind was coming from the southwest, I reckon it'd be a different story. I'm not sure what to do. Do I fish it down into darkness? Now where I usually fish, upon the Bristol Channel, I'll fish say 2.5 hours into the ebb, and usually that's me done. And up there, the tide goes out for miles. Whereas here, it doesn't go out that far, so in theory, I could fish it. Yeah, when it comes to this area, this part of Devon, fishing wise, I'm not that experienced, so I don't know when the best time to fish is. Is it on the flood? On the ebb? Does it matter? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Just do it. I'm not sure, guys, if you can hear me. The sea is so loud. Absolutely crashing in. Three days later, back at Jacob's Ladder. The last session, I just packed up because the wind became even stronger and it became unfishable. To be honest, it's been unfishable all week, as you could probably tell from some of those middle shots just then. I came down last night with the intention of fishing, took one look at it and left the stuff in the car. Had the job to stand up, literally. Now tonight is my last night. I go home in the morning, so I need to make the most of this. It is still quite choppy out there. The water's very brown, although the wind has swung around to the southwest. And also, I'll be fishing into the dark. Hopefully, we can get a fish. Right down rod, guys. Cracking bite on the 3 Hope flabber rig. Let's take a look. Well, there might be a big lump of weed on there, but I can assure you that was a good knock. Quite aggressive. Let's get him back out there. We're about 30 minutes off high water now. I am getting quite a few bites in fairness. I had a belter of a bite on the 3 flapper rig, right down rod. And now the left hand rod's been going for a while. Got a 3/0 putty pennel on there with a squid and bluey cocktail. Let's take a look. Oh well, that's the blank out of the way. The good old doggy. Get this weed out of the way. Yeah, that took a squid and bluey cocktail. Nicely hooked, no problem whatsoever. And we're off the mark. Ah, it's good to be off the mark with that dogfish. Pretty much bang on high water now. I've had bites on both rods. But yeah, so far, just the one doggy. We are losing the light fairly quickly now. So it'll be interesting to see what else turns up. Possibly a bullhuss, a bass, conger eel, who knows. About 10 minutes ago it absolutely poured down, but hopefully that's the last of the showers. Got the whole beach to myself. It's quite eerie. Yeah, you might have a job to see me, but in a sec I'm going to set up the old nightlight. a little baby bullhuss. In actual fact, I think the bait is bigger than the fish itself. A fish is a fish. Beautiful. Let's pop him back straight away. Yeah, I was baiting out the 3/0 flapper rig, and the other rod with a big bait on just slammed over. Hell of a bite. But of course, by the time I got to it, it had gone. I'm getting plenty of bites, so I've had a couple of fish, and considering the conditions all week, I'll take it. It's just nice being out, being next to the water on this deserted pebble beach. But yeah, it is very much like the nap at Barry. I'm going to come back here, pick a weekend, and I'll be back. Yeah, the dogfish and bullhuss are out there now in big numbers. No surprise, getting dark, you see, often the way. But like I said earlier, it's a bit of action and I'll take it. Not a bad doggy actually. This one took a squid and ragworm cocktail. Strong old things. Right, let's get him unhooked and get him back in the water. Two and a bit hours into the ebb now. It's gone really quiet. I was getting a bite every cast, but it has dipped off. No, it hasn't. Left hand rod's going now. It just hammered down once again, but in fairness, it moved away fairly quickly. In a second, I'm going to remove that 3/0 flapper rig off the right down rod, and I'm going to stick another big bait out there. Maybe a mackerel head fairly close in. You never know, there could be a bass patrolling. Oh, right down rod's going as well. Left down right's going. It's all kicking off now. Yep, they're back. Now this one has got a really peculiar black mark or black spot on its back. Have a look at this. Just there. Ever seen that before on a dogfish? But he seems perfectly healthy. Looks like some kind of birthmark, possibly. Right, son, let's pop you back in. Right, I'm gonna pack up now, guys. We're well into the ebb, and also the weather, once again, has taken a turn for the worse. The wind is picking right up, and the rain is about to move in any minute now. Look, it's been nothing spectacular, but at the end of the day, I can only catch what's in front of me. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had a few bites, I've had a few fish, I've had a bit of fresh air, and it's been a really enjoyable week down in Sidmouth. Never been here before, first time for me, but I'm very much looking forward to coming back. As always, thanks for watching, it's mega appreciated. Any questions or comments you have, pop them below and I'll get back to you. Until the next one, look after yourselves, take care, all the best.